Hey, this is part 2 of that clarity of nature. Like, discussing. You know, some of things, like the discussions. Holy. About the DMT thing again. Like, notice how DMT is not only found within this nature where the truth is at, where all the gods touched with their feet, even Yeshua, so-called Jesus. Holy. All this grounds that all the events happened, not all in the universe, but all the events on the earth, in the same nature right here I'm in, right? Like, you know that DMT is not just on that, it's also on our brain, no? Our pineal gland produces DMT. Holy. Our pineal gland produces DMT every time we go to sleep. No? Every time we go to sleep. Holy. Like, notice how you have dreams when your third eye is open or your pineal gland is open, right? Don't you have dreams? No? So, don't you think that has a lot to do with DMT? Holy. That's sick. Our pineal gland produces DMT. Look it up, type of thing. Just like DMT is in this nature, type of thing. Nah? Holy. And I'm about to show you, like, dimensions of this like, nature, just to point it out for you. And let me show you the paper first. Look at that. Look at that. The first dimension, all the way to 30. All the way to like the 13th dimension. That's sick. Look. I'm gonna point all this out right here in nature. Right here. You ready? Holy. The first dimension. Low consciousness and superstring. Nah? Low conscious. So that's like the awareness. Like the awareness of nature. Like the low awareness of it. Then 2D, the second dimension. Interpret. No? Can't you interpret what I'm saying to you? Holy. Polarity is is 2D too. Width, length, and height. No, oops, I read the wrong one. Subatomic. No? Subatomic? So that means like there's another consciousness then. There's like a subconscious that came along after the low conscious. So now there's a subconscious instead of just the conscious. Holy. And it's an illusion too, because 2D is copy. No? Like the atoms, you know how like the multiplying into a different atom, and then that's the illusion that there's two things and everything is separated when really it's not. Everything comes from one. Holy, look, there's a tree right there, and then there's a tree right there. That's the illusion. Holy, that's 2D. Holy. And then 3D is events. Nah? Isn't that what makes events the 3D thing? Sick. Identity. Width, length, and height. Let's see if we have it. Let's see if it's here. Watch. Nah? I can go around the tree. That's not 3D. That's not the truth. The width, length, and height with the... Nah? Structure. This is unconscious too. Nah? 3D is not unconscious? So now that's what makes up the whole atom thing with the conscious and then the subconscious and then with the unconscious on top of that. That's like the protons and neutrons type of thing and the electrons, that type of thing. Holy. Then it's 4D. Let me show you 4D. You ready? I don't even have to show you it over here. I could show you it in the other side of the screen type of thing. Aren't you having a mind right now as you watch this video? Holy, no? Wait a minute. Think about this for a second. Just think about it. Isn't 4D your mind? No? It's not the mind. While 4D is the possibilities, many versions, many worlds, and many realities. No? Can't you make a possibility? While we have voodooists who do magic, and magic means enabled possibility, while magic is also alchemy type of thing and chemistry. No? Magic literally means enabled possibility. Don't even call it magic then. Now you have clarity of what that is. It's an enabled possibility. Isn't alchemy an enabled possibility? And chemistry? Holy. Now 5D, choice, emotions. No? You don't have emotions and a choice? Right now? Spiritual? No? No time? No? There's not a thing where there's no time, while the scientists said that the middle of the Milky Way is no time, and black holes too. That's not no time? That's not the spiritual world? That's not where the choices are at? Holy. Remember the what do you call it? The universal law? The correspondence with the soul above, soul below. So there's choices soul above and then soul below, and then it's within and without with the rhythm principle. Holy. So there's choices in the Milky Way. Love too. We have love, no? If you don't have love, then how come you feel grief like when you have no love? Like it exists. Holy. And then 6D, thought, soul, sacred language, color, and personal truth. No? You don't have a personal truth or color? If you don't believe in colors, then how come that you're prejudiced then? Then how come you think it matters about the skin color when on stereotypes and stuff? So now you don't believe in colors all of a sudden, but you see it all over the place. Now you don't believe there's a second dimension. I mean, a sixth dimension all of a sudden. That's like so stupid. And the sacred language? No, you don't have language. Aren't you like interpreting like my language? Isn't that 6D? No. Holy. But what makes 6D so sacred? Like, compared to our language right now, like in this matrix, is that we use language with, like, grammar. But a higher form of language is without the grammar. It's more into the cosmos type of thing. And pure telepathy, without words and syntax. No? That's not what it is? Holy. Wait a minute. Think about it. So are you saying that grammar created our language? No? But everything has a description no matter if words exist or not. No? You don't see? It has a meaning. Everything has a meaning behind life. Like the description of the tree, the description of us, the description of our state of mind, the state of our mood too. No? None of that has a meaning. If so, then how come you're so overrated with rationality? Holy. That's sick. And like desires 7D within this nature, no? Desires, refinement, pure creativity. Don't you have desires? No? But it's within this nature. You can't say that it has nothing to do with sacredness and like dimensions and stuff, because all the stuff I'm saying you're not touching. That's so stupid. You're not physically touching it. I thought you said that you were sophisticated with physical reality. So like if you're so sophisticated with it, then how can the other stuff not be sacred then? Isn't sacred things that are not physical to you? According to you? No? So if you're not touching your desires, then yeah, exactly. And like 8D multiverse, no? This is a universe, one segment, and then there's another segment type of thing, on a higher vibration. This 9D, it's all that is understanding and detachment. No, isn't intellect real? Doesn't intellect exist? Holy, and all that is, no? There's not all that is. Everything together, no? Then how come you're experiencing it or thinking about it? Ooh, holy, and like 10D, impossibilities. Impossible becomes possible. Nah? Then how come? If that's not real, right? That you can think about things that are impossible. Holy, you don't see? Like, oh, that's impossible. But aren't you thinking about it? Isn't that a thing that the fourth dimension is carrying right now? Because your mind is the fourth dimension. So if the fourth dimension recognizes it, then that means that it's there. Holy, you don't see? No? Wait a minute. Time out. Before I go on. If right now that the fourth dimension, right? Forget about the ego. The ego doesn't count. Like the ego is fake to this thing. Like I'm talking about your real mind, not the ego. So if the fourth dimensional side of you, not the ego, if the fourth dimension, right, recognizes impossibilities, then doesn't that mean that it exists if it recognizes it? No? Just like your body recognizes what you put inside of your body. And the tree recognizes that if I took a fruit off of it, if this was a fruit tree, if I took the fruit off of it, that it recognized that I took it off. No? It didn't recognize it, and then the fruits grow back again after. Holy. And it recognizes when the leaves come off the tree, type of thing. Fucking sick. I don't think you're getting it. I don't think you're getting it. Like, this is a serious problem. Holy. And like 11D, beyond possibilities. That's when possibilities become constraint. No? It comes constrained. Fucking sick. So that means that like it's no longer a thing. Like you observe it, and then now you're beyond it. There's a new thing to it now. Besides possibilities, it's like a higher thing than that. Holy. Then it's 12D, primary creator, no? There's not a primary creator, like a source.